Hopefully all four of us are here. Oh, where am I?
Your forehead.
Where are you?
I've been scalped. Hold on, here we go.
Oh, there
What the hell? Why is it so goddamn dark?
Hi. We're on air.
Oh, hey, what's up, guys? Yeah.
Welcome, everybody, to Jim's dark, weird studio space.
Where the heck is my peace
Is Jim
pipe?
wearing pants? Will we find out?
No. Jim's not wearing pants. No. He had
I
shorts
would-
on
yeah, I
earlier.
mean, why is this a silly question?
Yeah, that's a dumb question. Look at this light. I was like, wow.
What's in the solo cup, Mike?
Water.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm just going straight for the NyQuil tonight, guys.
From
That's
the
all.
agave
Listen,
plant.
That's it.
Mike is on vacation in Florida right now.
Nice.
Oh.
Shotgunning NyQuil.
Yeah, I'm
this should be
shotgunning
interesting.
NyQuil, and
Which
I got
cup has a higher alcohol content?
a big old
Oh,
bottle of
really?
vitamins, too. So who knows what the hell is going to happen tonight. I may crush them up and snort them. You never know.
We're living on
Anyhow.
the edge here.
Where are we? Oh, yeah, the
you
microphone
guys are
insider.
live right now, right?
Hey.
I just want to make sure you guys are broadcasting while all of
Oh,
us
yeah.
Oh, we are.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
wait a minute. We're live?
This is the show.
Yeah,
I
we've
thought we
been
were
live.
practicing. It's called TMI for a reason.
This is the
Anyhow,
first
guys,
Pay
time
no
we've
attention to the
concerned our
voice
guests.
behind the graphic.
Yes. Welcome to the Microphone Insider, episode 9, season 3. I think it's 9. Anyhow, Rebecca Lee, we had your promo workshop last week.
Yeah, we did.
So much fun for
Yeah,
you
we
lucky
did.
people. Yeah, we did. Damn.
Awesome.
I'm just gonna put it out there. I was expecting a lot less.
Oh,
I mean, I was
Agreed.
expecting a lot.
Not-
I was
that-
expecting a.
that-
I was no. That's a compliment, girl. I was expecting a lot, and then I got so much more out of it.
Aw.
Yeah.
You know why? Because
I'll
it
take
wasn't,
that.
oh, that was good. Let's move on. That was okay.
Yeah.
Let's do it right.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then
yeah.
here's how to do it right. And I was
Right.
like, thank you. That's all anybody wants to hear, right?
I mean,
Oh,
I've never heard
I wanna
anybody.
learn.
I've never heard anybody say "you suck" so politely. I mean, it was really, it was really refreshing to have somebody insult me and have me feel good about it. It was kind of like dating one of my ex-girlfriends. So yeah, thank you so much.
We listen, baby. We aim to, yeah.
To do something. Speaking of workshops coming up, we have casting director Andy Roth. It's not
Andy Roth.
until July 17th, but I got to tell you, we try to keep our prices as low as possible. You will never find a price lower for Andy Roth of $129 to be a participant for a 3-hour class. We have sold 7 tickets already. There are 5 remaining. So it's not till July 17th. So, I mean, plenty of time, but who knows? Tickets could sell out real
Who
soon.
knows?
Yeah. Andy,
Jim's going to buy
Maybe
screen cells.
even tonight.
Andy's new, well, not new, but as I think, as Mike calls it, his no BS attitude of coaching. Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, he tells it like it is, not as nicely as Rebecca tells it like it is, from what I understand. There may be tears in that class. I don't know. I'll bring my
Andy is
tissues.
an awesome guy.
I know he's a great guy. He really
Andy's a
is.
very nice guy.
And he's
All
also going to be at...
Get out of your
VO Atlanta.
And we were Atlanta.
They don't
sure
need
he'll
no
probably
help
be
with
there
their
too, but yeah.
advertisement.
I know they don't. I know they
Trying
don't.
to hawk my own thing here.
Oh, well,
Do
depends how much you've been drinking. Is that possible? Anyhow, we're talking about Get Out of Your Booth in June, the end of June 26th, 7, and 8. I think it is. Am I close?
So proud.
Yeah, 26th and 28th.
Okay, cool. Rebecca Lee will not be there again. I still have her ID badge from last year. I'm going to collect another one from this year. So at some point,
Yeah,
I'll just.
we'll have it there. If
Why
you
are
want
they
to,
overlapping?
why? Because somebody scheduled theirs well after I scheduled mine.
Yeah, somebody overlapped Mike's. We're just saying, this is Mike's second. This is the other person's first. So you do the math, Rebecca. If you need extra fingers, let me know. I'll just hold these up for you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
No problem. All right, listen, we got a great show coming up. We have someone that 3 out of 4 of us have had talks and conversations with, and 2 of us are gainfully employed. Is that the word we do? Represented.
Representation.
Yeah. Hey, you be
We're
quiet
not
in there. Hold on. How do I mute him?
Go back in
We're
the
not ready for you yet.
The voice from beyond the
It's
veil.
supposed to be a mystery, damn it. Who the hell? Stop talking, Jonathan. All right.
Behind the curtain.
I can't mute him. I just realized this. This is good. All right, good. I'll unmute him anyhow. But let's get to the show, guys. We have a lot to get to.
2 people getting represented. That's how come right there.
That's why there's only 2 of them, right? Exactly. Let's get right to it. We have the over-under of how many times this song will be played tonight. The over-under has been set by Carol Cahill of 6. If I were a gambling man, I'd take the over.
There's no. There not being any audio is apropos.
Oh,
I'm just
wow.
saying. That's
How did
All
you
right, sing
F
it
that
live,
one
Mike.
up?
Sing it
wow.
live.
Yeah, do it live, Mike.
Absolutely not.
You're drunk enough. You can do it. Come on.
People outside of this room.
Karaoke,
no,
man.
sir.
All right.
This is not possible tonight.
All right.
If
Then I'll
Terry
hit
can
the...
cook it, you
Zoom
can too.
in.
His friends are his
There it
reason
is.
to bring food to you.
Yes.
Bring it home.
Chef
Bring it home.
Briscoe Power, bringing dinner to yours and mine.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I screwed that up. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We gotta get to a show tonight. Don't play that again.
But hold on. We're supposed to lose pictures of you as it's going on. So hold on. See what happens here.
If Terry
We don't need
can
to play
cook
it again.
you
I
can
can't
too.
find it. Oh, here it is.
Friends are his reason to bring food.
Why are you shaving pictures? No one cares.
Chef Briscoe Power,
The big ending.
dinner to yours and mine.
There it is.
That's the one.
That's the one right
I
there.
That's the one. Listen,
open mouth.
if only you could evoke that much passion. That's all I'm saying.
If only.
Beautiful, Mike. Beautiful. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
You have to.
All right, everybody. We got a side dish for you tonight. Not that kind of side dish, but the kind you can actually. So
Sammy
take
Briscoe,
home.
you
chili
tramp.
oil ramen with green beans. Easy to make and a great side dish. And it's actually pretty filling. So you can actually maybe not have as much protein if that's your thing. Or you could just eat this as a vegetarian dish. All right. So what you need is 1 pack of ramen. You can toss that nasty flavor packet away. You never need that anyway. You need 1 pound of frozen or fresh green beans, depending on what you have. 2 tablespoons of oil of your choice. 2 tablespoons of specifically chili oil. 1 tablespoon of ginger paste. 1 tablespoon of garlic paste.
Question: is that chili oil? Is that refrigerated?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Is that
Yes.
is that organic or not?
Oh my
It
God.
can be. It can be.
I'm just okay.
You can too.
Okay. You can too. And 1 tablespoon of crushed red pepper, 1 actual pepper, diced. For a kake season, go ahead, Jim.
Nope.
Kake.
I only prefer 3 akakes. 4 akakes is too many akakes for
It's a
me.
bit
Listen,
much.
Yeah,
No,
bit
thank you. I'm
much.
full.
Yep, 3 akakes. That's all I need, man.
Salt and pepper, soy sauce, and teriyaki sauce for the finish.
Actually, I
And
think
what
Get
you
Out
wanna
of
do
Your
is-
Booth is going to have a furikake night Friday and Saturday, right?
I think so. I saw it on the itinerary. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to boil
Yeah.
that ramen for 3 minutes, drain it, and rinse it with cold water. That is how you keep it from getting gummy. You heat up your oil in the wok over high heat and char those green beans and set those aside. In your wok that's already heated, you want to add a little more oil and stir in that ginger and garlic, your red pepper and diced pepper. Then you want to add those green beans and cooked noodles back into the wok. Add 2 to 3 tablespoons of chili oil or 4 kake. Soy sauce, and then
1 kake, 2 kake, 3 kake, 4 kake, whatever, man.
I just wouldn't have done this damn recipe. You're bold bringing that to us.
Don't worry about the kake afterwards either. It's going to be crazy.
And then you want to finish off with that teriyaki sauce. It's seasoned to taste, and toss everything on high heat until it's well coated and heated throughout, and then crush it.
There it is.
There we
You
go.
gotta crush it.
I'm actually
You got to crush it.
Gotta
And there's
crush
all
it.
the ingredients. That should have been first, but that's all right. Where's the furikake?
That's what happens.
Right there.
Oh, there it is. Right before
He's
pepper, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Furikake from the right. Yeah. Nice. Perfect. All right, man. If Terry can cook it, you can too. So, Terry, if you'll be so kind to post that on our job that we do there,
I'm gonna remember to do it this time.
what's the over-under on that is what I want to know. There's no way that's going to happen. Hey, Mike, just for you, buddy.
Yo.
If Terry can cook it, you can too. His friends are his
need to
reason to
the whole
bring
thing.
food to you. Chef Briscoe Power,
It's a
bringing dinner
lot.
to yours and mine.
Oh,
All
that
right.
song
It's a lot.
just. It's like
It's a
I should
lot.
play that as my alarm in the morning.
I think
you
it
know?
should be the alarm in the morning, right?
Yeah, it just
It's a lot.
fills me with energy.
It is
you
a
know?
lot.
It does.
It's a lot.
It does.
All right, Mike, let's talk tech, and then we can get to our host.
Yeah. Okay. So quick tech talk, right? There's not a
Mike
whole lot
go?
that's getting cheaper, and I am in the dark because I am. There we are. I'm currently in Florida. This is not my studio, as you can tell. So I'm on my little MacBook. So maybe that's why I was in the dark. There are monitors on sale right now on Amazon at Black Friday-ish prices. They're the clear outs from Dell has a company that's associated with it called Alienware. They are gaming monitors. Don't let that fool you. Gaming monitors are fantastic for productivity. They're super high refresh rate and usually much higher pixel density than your standard monitor. It's clear text, clear WAV files, clear everything, and the refresh rate that's higher than 60 hertz makes everything much more smooth. So if you ever look at like somebody's nice MacBook and the cursor moves really nice on there, your monitor would look like something like that. They've got 32 different 34-inch ones. This one that he's showing right now is only $300, which is frankly crazy. They also have another 34-inch one that is a QD OLED panel. That is, if you haven't seen an OLED TV or anything like that, it's unbelievable in terms of visuals and things like that. Like absolutely perfect black, perfect, like Rebecca. And then you've got
Yes. Yes, baby. Come on, Mike.
more vivid colors and things like that. So if you're using it for more than just your studio, it's absolutely worth it. The OLED version is only $500. So normally that's like
Mike.
when it came out, it was $1,200 or so. It's a really great deal. They have a 27-inch one, I believe that's $340. Same kind of deal as the first set. It's an LCD panel. All of them are really nice. And if you are using some kind of old work monitor or something from the mid 90s and want to upgrade, I would highly recommend looking at one of them. We'll post the links for them in the group. But just on Amazon, it's Alienware. You can even look it up on Amazon if you'd like to.
And I tell you, there's
But
nothing
that's what I got
like
for this week.
there's nothing like a big screen to work on. I mean, I
Oh yeah.
working on websites and all the audio work that I do to have the 34-inch screen. I mean, it's just it's crazy, it really is.
Yeah.
There's still not enough. I still have two more up top here because once you have more, you want more. It's the
How
way
does
it is.
Rebecca's look black on the other
Yeah.
ones?
Oh,
Not as good. It's kind of weird. It's like
Even more
different
perfect?
types of lighting. It's like a Seinfeld episode. Where like if it looks really great in a certain light.
what's the over/under
That
for
being
when
all
Mike
light.
falls asleep tonight? I'm thinking 34 minutes.
Oh no,
What
I'm
do you think?
good. We're gonna be up until about 3 or 4 a.m.
Boy. All right.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right. Well, let's get to our guests. If you
do
guys have
it.
any
Let's do
questions, put them in the chat, and we will put them up on the screen. I got to find the chat to do that. I'm way behind today. I really am. It's been crazy. I hear ramen and I'm in. Oh, okay. It was nice
She's also
knowing you, Mike.
gummy.
What does that mean?
Because he's going to be canceled now.
He's not right, not represented anymore.
I'm not going to be canceled. Why would I be canceled for saying the truth and a nice compliment?
I do know how you feel about skipping protein, Tash.
Yes, that's why she's upset. She doesn't like skipping protein. All right, Terry, give us the intro, will you, please?
Let's do it.
Yes, I
I'm
will.
excited.
Should we get a big drum roll, maybe, or something?
Yeah, let's do
All
it.
right.
There it is.
All right. Tonight's special guest is the Emmy-winning showrunner and creator who's produced dynamic content across every platform. He recently co-founded the PaRé Way Management with fellow Emmy winner Paulette Victor Lifton, launching a voiceover division and guiding diverse talent. Now he partners with creators to develop bold new scripted and unscripted projects. Please welcome the visionary and strategic force, Jonathan J.R.
I was a little early with the applause there. Sorry, guys. But yeah, just a little early there.
Well deserved.
So excited to get him there.
Yeah.
What's up, Jonathan?
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Thank
Right.
you.
I hear you guys have some rain out there in California.
It's it's ridiculous.
Wasn't it Andrew Gold that said it never rains in California? It
I thought
pours.
it was Tony.
I don't know
Southern
if
California.
it was it was Tony, and someone else.
Yeah.
But I was the guy who, in the flooded street, drove into a flooded intersection and didn't know that he was driving off of a curb. So I was at the car.
well.
I was at the car dealer for a couple of hours today.
No.
Did you buy a new car?
Yeah.
No, to make sure that I didn't crack the axle.
Was the car okay?
Car's fine.
Because we know
Are you okay?
I asked that first. I really did.
The water was so the water was so deep that it short circuited the tire pressure light.
Oh
So
wow.
that started to like really flash, not just light up. But I was right by the dealer. Had to miss a lunch with Paulette and an agent, but at least I got the car taken care of, and here I am.
All right. We're glad
All right,
you
still
could
Here
make
he
it.
is.
Glad
Still
you're
a gamer.
okay.
He's a gamer.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
You know, those cracked axles, that's what screwed Guns N' Roses.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah,
Someone
that was a
please
good one,
next
though.
next
No.
we're not gonna
You see,
encourage that.
Grace, Axl Rose was a singer for a band.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, I'm glad that you're okay, Jonathan. Glad that you made it here.
And thank you for still joining us.
Now, settle an argument here. Because the three of us think it's the PaRé Way, and Mike Cunningham thinks it's the PaRé Way.
I did not say that.
The PaRé Way? Okay.
Parade.
Yeah. I said it properly. I'm just
Okay.
But
Ask the
even my
question.
own mother doesn't know how to pronounce it, so it's fine.
And you got that from Paulette's first name, P.A., and your last name,
Reiner.
R.E. Right. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
I like that.
when we were starting the company, we go, what do we name it? Do we name it something that, is like, that means like success in Hebrew or something? And, or something like that. And said, no, let's just combine our names and make it sound European.
There we go.
Hold on. Let's
Very
make the.
fancy.
There we go. You got the capital T, the capital R with the little swash that thing above the E there. So there you go.
Yep.
He zhuzhed it up for you.
I did
There you
zhuzh
go.
it up for you. So you guys have. You guys.
And
Good.
just so you know, the accent is on talent.
Oh.
That's a pun.
See what you did there.
See, Terry gets it.
Okay. Nice.
Hold on. You deserve this. Hold on. There you go. All right. We'll give it to you. We'll give it to you. A little bit of magic.
you.
All right. Cool. So you guys opened your doors this past fall, early winter, correct?
Yep.
So
correct.
recently, so new. Okay.
Yeah.
Recently.
I
Yeah.
love that.
Got that new agency smell. Ooh.
That's the best
And-
kind, honey.
It is. Well, actually, I don't know. I think maybe chocolate is better, but
I'm thinking bacon, man. I'm thinking bacon.
That's Rebecca's other
bacon,
nickname.
bacon, and chocolate.
You know what? Short ribs in a crock pot today is a pretty great smell.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Ooh,
Crusty little bits are really good too in the bottom of the pan. That's
Y'all
it.
make me
Yeah,
sick.
the brown
Yeah.
bits. Yeah. Got to scrape those in. Yeah.
Oh my God.
God.
I
You
want to let the
people.
record show it wasn't me today. I want y'all to know for the first time probably in TMI history, it wasn't me. So, okay.
Usually
Like
Rebecca
this
takes us
started-
off the rails. Yeah.
She
So-
does. She does.
All right, so let's talk about the PaRé Way and
I would love to hear more.
and what the PaRé Way is actually, because it's not the same way that a lot of
Yeah,
voiceover talent believe that management is right now.
correct.
Okay, I
That's
can't
a
wait to hear this.
that's a great point. Previously, when I was managing, I was agenting as well as managing, which means that as a manager, you get the auditions from the casting directors, the video game houses, the advertising agencies, the anime houses, animation, and there are a couple of reasons why managers do that. However, especially in California, it's illegal. Managers can't procure work in that way, and it's exhausting. For the three of you who have been on my roster or on the roster, that sending out the auditions, getting them back, sending them back for a retake times five, it's exhausting. And so we said, you know what, let's get out of that lane and operate as
Okay.
true managers. True manager works in conjunction with agents. There's no competition. There's no race, to get to the prize. There's no stepping on toes or you did this or I did that. Previously, when I was managing and agenting, it wasn't really in the best interests to have a client that has an agent because the agent will take the agency fee. If you know what an agency fee is, it's something that's offered. But putting all that aside, Paulette and I said, we want to be on the up and up. We want to be helpful. We want to bring the industry together. Let's totally function as managers. The people who we take on have agents, and we can work with those agents to find out why our clients aren't booking or what we can be doing to increase their booking ratio. If there is something that needs to happen and a change that needs to be made, we can get the clients new agents. For clients who come to us for representation, who are ready for representation, we work on getting them agents. For the clients who
Oh,
are happy with their agents, we work on getting you rosters and opportunities so that these big people who are out there who are big on our clients' bucket lists know that they have someone individually pushing for them. I think it's fantastic. Like I'm one of you. You all have great agents who
You
get
don't want
you,
to be one of
who
us.
get you.
Well,
I'm
I'm not
not.
gonna say all of us.
Maybe
'cause,
Rebecca. Oh, yeah.
I meant I am not talent. I'm not an actor.
yeah.
But it's great when you have a great agent or a team of great agents who get you great opportunities. What's really great is when you book. And so that's where we come in. Getting you the opportunities is the agent's job. Helping
Yeah.
us get you across the finish line is where we work in conjunction with the agent. So I
I
don't know
really love that.
if that answered your question, Jim, but that's how at least I'm doing business differently than I have in the past as a manager.
I think that's
Gotcha.
incredible and much needed. Much needed.
Yeah.
So it's
So
more of a handler type of situation, for lack of a better term. More
I
of
Literal
think
manager.
like a
creative
literal
advice.
manager. Yeah.
Yeah, creative advisor to serve and protect, to talk
You're like
someone up if they
you're like
need
a
it.
Jimmy
Someone has
Hart from the WWF from when we were younger, right?
not the
a,
mouth of the
I,
South.
I
Yeah.
get that a lot. I get that every day. People say that to me, and I say thank you for understanding. That's exactly who I am.
All right, so tell
Bobby
us
Heenan. I'll give you
why
Bobby Heenan. All right. All right.
Nah, he's one of the
the
mega
brain.
powers. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it, yeah. So why did you choose to go into business with Paulette?
Um, she asked.
There
Because
you go. There you go. I like that. You're all right with me. You're all right with me.
I
Y'all hear
love
that,
that.
guys?
there was
Y'all
free
hear that,
food
guys?
involved, so of course I had to say yes. No, I had never met Paulette. I had known her by reputation, by the work that she's done as a casting director, as a sound editor, as a teacher and a coach and demo producer. So I referred clients to her. Met her for the first time in 2024 in December at That's VoiceOver, which
Okay.
is the conference that Joan Baker and Rudy Gaskin do.
Yeah.
We sat right behind each other. And then a couple of weeks later, she reached out and said, would you want to get together for lunch and talk about the future? And you had me at lunch, and I even got to choose the place.
I like him.
Guys gotta eat.
And it was you bring up an interesting point, because it's a tough business for you guys. It's a tough business for us. The floor is lava. You never, it's constantly changing.
Yep.
And you really, just when you think you have a handle on something, the world changes. And I really needed to take a break. And when Paulette and I were talking about it, I listed all the things that I don't like because I'm the negative person. And she said, well, why don't we just do it our way and do the things that we want to do, that we like, that we're good
I
at,
love that.
and not do the things, because when you're a manager who agents, you're competing with the other management companies who I'm not going to, but you're also competing with the agents, big and small. You're competing with the big ones who are on the coasts. You're competing with the even bigger ones who only have celebrity talent, and then you're competing with the quality regionals in various parts of the country. So why put ourselves in that race when it's a no-win situation? And like the Hunger Games, where it's not going to end well, and it's just going to create conflict and discord. So we came up with a different business plan.
Yeah.
Did you eat dinner yet, Jonathan? You've mentioned food a couple times, and now you referenced the Hunger Games.
No.
I mean, there's a lot of
in
references
fact,
going on here. Just
no. So,
do you want to take 10
but
minutes? We can talk. We can.
but it's funny that you mentioned that, because I was tied up all morning. I was meeting Paulette and an agent for lunch, except I had my little accident. So I haven't really
You
anything since
starving.
morning. Yeah, I'm kind of hungry. But what? I have napkins and tissues here that I can eat. So you just go on and talk amongst yourselves.
You got to get your
right?
fiber in. I mean,
Yeah.
at our age,
You know,
it's-
if you have the Puff Plus with Vicks, it kind of has that minty, fresh taste too. So it's kind of like having a breath mint. So
Well, what's
I just
the
want
carbs?
a series of
What is
clips
it?
of just people on this podcast eating tissues. Be a little odd.
we'll have that episode in May. Don't worry about it. We'll have the tissue eating episode just for you, Mike.
Here we go.
If Mike can eat it, you can too. No.
No, you probably can't.
So
I have a
what's
friend
next?
outside rubbing his nipples outside of this. This is crazy. Go
What's
away.
next for the
Sorry,
PaRé Way?
I'm in a vacation house.
Sorry.
Well, I think what's
my
next for the PaRé Way is first
PaRé.
delivering on our promises and scaling the business. And also knowing that success is measured in a different way. As a manager who's agenting, success is measured by your clients who are booking auditions that you send out. When you're a strict manager, you don't really have control over that. So success is measured in a different way. Yes, we live on planet Earth in 2026 where money makes the world go round, but it's a slightly different business model. So it is scaling the business in that way. And also having the band, we have a really small roster, smallest roster that I've ever had, because we need to have the bandwidth to be able to do the things that we want to do.
That's
So,
fantastic.
what's next for the PaRé Way is delivering on our promises, scaling the business, and expanding slowly and smartly. And I don't just mean in the VO world, I mean in the literary division. We have scripted and unscripted projects, and we don't really talk about them a lot because you guys are VO and we're all in our VO world. But we have a Christmas rom-com that has distribution and a production company but needs financing.
Christmas rom-com.
Cool.
Oh
Gotta
yeah,
love
and
that.
Yeah.
with attachments. It has attachments. There's a pilot for a series that's sort of like Desperate Housewives without the humor. That's at a couple of places.
Is it called
Just started
TMI?
doing- no, but
Okay.
but it should be.
Yeah.
But you know what? The main characters watch the podcast. So so it's it gives me the chance to stay in that television world where I was before I got into talent management. And because it is a small world and an ever evolving world, people who were in production in television can very much bleed into the podcasting world or the voiceover world. And people who are in the voiceover world in some aspects of it can then be involved in production. So,
That's dope.
at my age, it's great to be able to connect the dots and to be able to reach out and lean on people and have them respond.
32 is such a great age too. It really is.
Yeah, I
Tabitha,
know.
32 in December.
Tabitha has a question for you. Managers are different from
Yeah.
agents, I think. So how do we know if we're ready / need a manager as a talent? Now, Tabitha is a voice and on-camera talent.
Very
Fantastic.
talented.
That's a
Yeah.
great question. Actors and agents and managers are all like snowflakes. Everyone is different. So, what might be a great strategy for one client might not be a great strategy for another client. Uh, what an agent or an agency who might be a great fit for one client might not be a great fit for another client.
Right.
So it's everyone's individual needs are different. I think if you are a voice actor and you have an agent, whether they're big or small, whether you're freelancing or not, or even if you're just really making your way on the pay to play and direct marketing, and you need someone to walk along with you, pick you up when you're falling down, encourage you, figure out what are we going to do next, what do we need to stop doing, that's when it's time for a manager. Not everyone wants or needs a manager. Some
Right.
people, some actors are really plugged into their career. They work well with their agents. They know what their lane is. They're on their way and they're going to do well. Other actors are maybe in that same position, but don't like working in a vacuum as much. Want that feedback, want to be able to bounce an idea off of someone of like, hey, I'm going to do outreach to this person. What do you recommend? And so it really depends on where you are in your career, but there is no rule that says that every successful actor, whether you're in front of the camera or a voiceover actor, needs an agent and a manager. It's all depends on you.
Right. Absolutely.
I'd like to know what makes you sign someone and what makes you pass, like when you're looking for a new talent to represent.
Well, I can tell you why we pass.
Okay,
We have a no dicks, no divas policy.
there you go.
So,
Okay.
so if there's, something, if we've either heard or experienced that you fall into those two categories, then no. What would make us sign someone or at least want to continue the conversation is your work ethic, your
Yeah.
training, your bookings,
Okay.
and your plan. A lot of actors are super duper talented, but really don't have a plan. It's like, and I've used this before, maybe with you guys, it's like showing up at the Las Vegas buffet when you're hungry without a plan. You're going to fill up on breadsticks in the line for the salad bar, and you're not going to be able to hit the table, the carving station, the sushi, or desserts. So we're
Okay.
looking for talent. I know the food. Jim is going to think, do you have an eating disorder? the but we look for actors who have a plan, who are like, hey,
Okay.
I've been really trying hard to break into this and I haven't been able to. Or everyone gives me feedback that I have a twang and I don't know how to flatten
Yeah.
it, or that I have an affectation, and agents only see me this way, and they're
Okay.
only sending me stuff that fits this particular voice print. So it really depends. We're looking for someone who wants to get to the next level, wants to work
That's
with a
magnificent.
partner, who has a great reputation, who's a hard worker. Look, it is not fun to check your email at 7 o'clock and realize you have 3 auditions that are due in the morning and you have to get your butt in the booth, you
Yeah.
know. But we're looking for people who are committed to doing that because a
Yeah.
job is a job and we're all here to be successful.
That's
All right,
brilliant.
so can you walk us through a day in your shoes behind the scenes?
Uh-oh. Okay.
Well, I can tell you that a day in my shoes at the PaRé Way is very different from when I was at my two previous companies. Because at the two previous companies, it's all about the auditions. It's all about the breakdowns that are coming in, getting them out, Then it's following up on holds and bookings and doing paperwork and contracts. And while you're doing that, you're scouring sites, casting networks, and Actors Access. The professional side is breakdowns. And then maybe you can have 5 minutes in your day to help someone move their career forward.
Yikes.
So it's the exact opposite of what we're doing now. Every day is different, but previously my to-do list was very lonely because it never got a lot of love or attention. And now I can actually knock things off of my to-do list. And
Yeah.
whether it is reaching out to agents, reaching out to casting directors, video game houses, audiobooks, advertising agencies, all of the above, there's a learning curve because when people hear that I have started a new management company with a partner, they say, great, we'll put you on the distribution list. And I literally, and I hate using that word, but it applies
Literally.
here. I literally have to say, please don't send me your auditions. That's not
Yeah.
what we do. You can, if we have a client that you want to read for something,
Yeah.
you can send me the audition, but that's not what we do. So that's not how I spend a lot of my day. I
Yeah.
spend a lot of my day on the phone with clients, on Zoom with clients, talking with agents, talking with casting directors, figuring out, hey, how do I convince you to work this way, to develop a roster so you can put my clients on your roster and reach out to them.
Nice.
We're not looking to circumvent the agent at all. We're not looking, in fact, there's a client who he brought a job to me and then I brought a job to him and we looped in the agent, which is exactly what a manager is supposed to do.
There
So
you go.
sometimes I need to talk to an agent and say, hey, I'm working on something. I just want to make sure that I'm not going to be stepping on your toes. If
Yeah.
so, I would totally love to hand it off to you and you can take it over. So the day is different in a very
Yeah.
good way.
That's
All right.
fantastic.
Now, speaking of your day, I remember when we were working together at one of your old companies, your day would start at 4 o'clock in the morning and would end
Oh,
at
wow.
11
Yep.
p.m. at night. Is this have the hours gotten better or
The
just the breaks
hour,
between foods shorter?
no, the hours have definitely gotten better. The reason why I had to get up so early is because you have these late breaking breakdowns that come in late at night. And the actors have to turn it around in like 10 hours so I can turn it around. Don't have to do that anymore. So I can sleep a
Yeah.
little longer. I can take time to plan my day in the morning rather than just starting. And then at night,
Nice.
I'm still turning the computer off at around 9:30 or 10 because one of the things that we do is coach actors on auditions. So whether it's getting on a Zoom and doing a live directing thing and then they just go and do the audition, or sometimes it's sending us the audition and saying, they asked for 3 takes, here are 5, which I hate. But we do that, because sometimes you're too attached to
Is
it.
that Mike?
So no, it's not. No, I would be careful. I wouldn't say anything about anyone here. And if I did, I would say this applies to someone here.
You can roast me. It's fine. I have no problem.
No,
Please.
no. What I tell you, what I like about Mike is his consistency. It's never
Aw.
gonna, it's never gonna be like, oh, I wonder if he can pull this off. He'll pull it off. Might be slightly off center, it might be on target, but he always gives 105% and it lands.
Mike's
So
great.
that's important to answer your question. What do you look for? Someone who's not afraid to take a choice.
There we
Someone
go.
who always feels like they're acting and not reading. I
There we
would
go.
rather have it be a choice that isn't the best choice, but that you show up fully engaged and treat it like opening night, then you straddle this middle ground because you can't get a handle on it.
You committed to the choice.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Gotta
Terry
commit to the
Tabbs has a
choice.
question.
All
Okay.
right. Sometimes my agents seem obstinate to negotiate for me on usage rates. Is that normal? Is that something that a manager might help with?
Yes and no. That's a great question, and it seems like a lot of my answers are yes and no. Uh,
Welcome to VoiceOver.
we right.
Yep.
You have to look. The first thing you have to do is look at the lay of the land. We're living in 2026 where the rules are changing and they don't apply. There used to be a time where either the agent or the manager or whoever could see what they could do about improving a rate. Now you guys have all seen the breakdowns coming from either the casting directors or the agents where they say in big bold letters, the rate is set, we tried, we can't do anything more. If you don't like it, don't submit. So, to answer your question, you have to have an understanding of the landscape right now.
Yeah.
That said, if something is so egregious and out of line, I would not want my talent to sign off on that, to be giving away the farm for two magic beans just because the breakdown came into your email box. So of course we're going to say, hey, just so you know, this is a full buyout and the rate that you're offering is really 3 months of streaming. So is there anything that we can do to improve the rate, or are they open to narrowing down the usage
The
specs
usage,
right
yeah.
now? You know,
Yeah.
most of the time the answer is no. The time where an agent or a manager has leverage is if the contractor talent agreement is different from the breakdown. And that's why it's important, anyone who's listening, who is watching the replay, read your breakdowns and then compare them to your contracts. Because a lot of times, production, whoever, will slip something in. They will slip in an extra usage or something that wasn't in the breakdown. And that's when we step in and say, hey, the contract doesn't match the specs in the breakdown. So we can
Couple 6
either
seconds.
adjust,
Yeah.
we can either adjust the contract
I
so
want
it matches the
to.
breakdowns or improve the rate. But
I want to give a quick
but
shout out to
yeah.
one of my old agents, Lisa Ristow from Impressive
Okay.
Talent.
Yeah,
Rest in peace to Impressive Talent. But she
Not
did
Lisa,
that for
not
me.
Lisa, just impressive.
Impressive talent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not Lisa, just impressive
Yeah,
talent.
no,
Just,
Lisa's very much around.
Lisa's very much alive. Yeah.
Impressive, yeah. Impressive Talent is no longer.
Starting rumors
That
there,
being
Mike.
said, she did that for me. I
this
had
is
a
how
client
this is how
that slipped
rumors
in a lot
get
of stuff.
started.
Right here.
Yeah.
Lisa Ristow is not dead. She's very much alive and a wonderful lady. No, anyway, she did that for me with a client. They decided to
Yeah.
just add 3 or 4 more spots into the thing, and in different types and different ways. And
Yeah.
I was like, hey, I'm watching the script be altered in real time on this Google
In real
Doc.
time. That's
And
having
she
an
was like,
issue.
whoa, no, hold on. And I'm like, okay. Got a lot more money out of it after that. It was, God bless her. But
Yeah.
that is definitely a thing.
Yeah.
How do you feel AI? We're gonna ask the question. You being on the front lines.
Shim, how dare you?
What the hell? How do you feel AI is either going to change, or has it peaked and it's being pushed back now because
Okay.
of the lack of human?
Well, first of all, you have to understand that anyone who is in our community who is having this conversation is more educated than 99% of the world's population. So just because we think a certain way and feel a certain way and know certain things, most of the world doesn't care.
We have a more
That said,
opinionated idea of what it should
because
be.
it's
Yeah.
right, or of why it's dangerous unless it's regulated. So with AI, do I like it? No. Do I understand it? Kind of.
Yeah.
Do I accept the fact that the toothpaste is out of the tube in certain respects? Yes. So
to.
the toothpaste is out of the tube. It's messy. There's no way, anyone who's brushed their teeth, I hope we all have.
Clogs up the
There's
sink.
no
You
way.
gotta buy Drano. It's terrible.
There's no way. So it's here to stay. It's up to us what we do with it. I have to give a huge round of applause to Tim Friedlander and Nava
Love him.
Yeah, absolutely.
for being on the forefront of this in a very thankless way and looking out for actors and trying to get ahead of technology in a way that a lot of people don't understand because we're not even there yet. So if we all stick, and that's another thing why I don't like competition in our business. I know that, there's only one actor for the job and only one rep can represent that person who's booking the job. But I don't, at this point in my career and in my life, don't think that we can afford to be competing with each other in this business when we have to band together because AI is nipping at our heels. And when I say that most of America doesn't care, all you have to do is go to YouTube, and so many
Mm.
videos are not
Oh,
just AI voices, but were AI,
oh,
all generated by AI images, scripts,
I mean,
whatever.
what percentage of
yikes.
Super Bowl ads were
Oh,
AI generated?
Too
It was
many.
too
Oh,
many. Yeah, it
Oh,
was.
I mean, and
way too
also
many.
look, you look in television production, both scripted and unscripted, and everyone talks about like them taking jobs away from manufacturing. AI also takes creative jobs. You need fewer editors, you
Hmm.
need fewer story producers, you need
Yeah.
fewer people who are doing the things that AI can do. AI might not be able to do them as well, but no one cares. So
Yeah.
in terms of how I feel about AI, we're all in this together. Okay, we have to watch out for each other and each other's voices. Mike, I know that you had an experience, where
Yep, I
your
did.
voice was hijacked in a way, and
That
I hear
sucks.
the horror story. I hear the horror stories, and so that's another reason why it helps to have a manager, but also more importantly, we have to keep the community strong, like what you're doing here, what Tim is doing, what
Yeah.
all the people who have conferences like your conference, like Collins, like that's VoiceOver, so we can get out of the booth, like you say, and compare notes and look out for each other because no one
Mm,
else is looking out for us except for us. No one, and
yeah.
I mean, Tim has to go to Washington to
Yeah.
plead our case. It's not like there's anyone on Capitol Hill who says, you know what, those voice
What are those
actors
voice
really,
actors? Yeah.
No,
yeah,
they don't
yeah,
care at all.
Yeah, I wonder what they
Yeah.
think.
yeah,
AI is just the evolution of automation. It's just
Yeah.
because technology of what it's replacing is better than it was back in the 70s when they have the industrial lines and everything else that
Yeah.
did the
right.
I feel
automation.
like, yeah, but a
It,
horse. Listen, going to a car from a horse didn't
Right.
make you less of a human. And I think that's the big problem. That's the big thing we don't. When we talk about this with people, when we try to get this message across to people, the entire point of this is to devalue your humanity. It's not
Mm-hmm.
just your work or just a process or a thing. Art is
It's art
humanity.
itself.
Period.
Right, but it's
Yeah.
also taking
Without that, it's
it's
just
also taking
nonsense.
jobs as well, like you have talked
right.
about,
Yeah,
Mike. And
Yeah.
I
yeah.
mean, the person that ran the drill press for 35 years and supported their
Yeah.
family on that lost that
Mhm.
job because there's a computer that does that now or a machine that
Yeah.
does that now. That's the
Yeah.
automation that I'm talking about. It may not have taken away the creativity part of being human, but it's definitely AI is not only dehumanizing creativity, but it's also taking jobs, and it's going to be where we're all just laying in recliners on a ship waiting for Wally to clean things up again. That's all it is. So, so
Let me ask a
To,
question that incorporates
yeah.
a little bit of that. Seeing as what happened to Mike, for instance, there are uh, voice actor websites
Mm,
casting sites online.
yep.
Yeah.
They require you to upload dry
Yeah.
demos.
Mm.
Scary.
Why would anyone do that? I don't understand why
What I
anyone
mean,
would like, hey,
why would they ask, or why would people do that?
why would people,
People,
well, why would they ask, number one, and why
yeah,
would anyone do that knowing that you're
they
just
would,
like, here, basically it's a
they
big
would
red
ask,
light, take my voice.
Yeah.
they would ask because they can't clone your voice unless it's dry. So that's why they ask
They would
that.
ask.
Why people do it, and is because they don't know, because
Yeah.
they're not, because they are undereducated. I don't want to say uneducated, but we also have to assume that there are a lot of voice actors out there who don't go to the conferences, who aren't in the Facebook groups, who aren't studying with Kelly at the Voicecaster or Paulette or
Mm-hmm.
Terry Berland or the VO Dojo or any of the great schools and facilities that are doing so much to foster so much in our community There are people who just don't know, or people who just don't care. They say, you know what? $50, $100, $500 today is fine. I don't need to think about it. I don't care if my voice shows up on a Chinese video game. So you have to be able to remove yourself from who we are and the world that we're in and the work that we're doing, and realize that there are people who don't care, and those
Right.
people, just like union busters, people who scab, are undermining the hard work of everyone in our community.
We can talk AI until we're blue in the face. So let's switch gears here.
Yeah.
Tab has a question about
Mm.
industry standard practices when it comes to
Yeah.
changing the net 90 payouts. Basically, do you see any changes to potentially getting better than net 90 payouts rather than just going with the industry standard practices?
Oh, by that reaction.
Mm.
I'm gonna go with nah.
Go to one of
Yes
those
and
right
no.
now.
No, look, I mean, if it's a union job and it's payroll, you know that more or less it's 2 weeks. You know,
Right.
it might, depending on where you catch the payroll cycle, it might be another cycle. For non-union stuff, it is the Wild West, and I don't mean the quaint Wild West of the
You
black
mean
and
the
white westerns. I mean Westworld or something, like that. And there's nothing. I mean, clients ask me all the time, it's been blah, blah, blah days. It's like, well, look, I can follow up. I can, forcefully ask. I can, say this is unacceptable. There's no law or rule that says that they have to pay within a certain time. Also, remember, if you're not getting paid, we're not getting paid. So we're not getting it's not like we get our commission and no one's cutting you the check. I wish it were different. I wish there were industry standards. There are good people out there who still know what a net 30 or a net 45 is. But really, you have to put on your big boy shoes and say this could be a net 90, and that kind
Yeah.
of has to be okay. They might not be
Yeah.
excuse my language. They might not be well, also
Have you
they might
heard
not be
the show?
screwing.
Have you watched
Have
the
you
show?
heard
Right,
the
that's what I
show?
said.
They might not be fucking you guys, but
Yeah,
They
Jonathan,
might not.
Jonathan, watch your
but
fucking
you
language, all right?
thank you. But you also have to drop the stop looking for reasons to be offended.
yeah.
No one is stretching out a net 90 to 120 because of you or anything you did, while other
Yeah.
folks are getting paid at a net 15. It is what it is, and there's only so much we can do about it. And at least we have a community where we can say, hey, contest tonight. Who's been waiting the longest for a check?
2004, it was an appearance at a radio station that I did for
Oh,
$200. The owner still knows he owes me. I see him every weekend. Tab's asked a lot of questions tonight. She's
Yeah.
really in
Tab
depth
is
here,
on
so
a
this is
roll.
kind of
Good.
yeah. Well, she hasn't showed up for a couple weeks, so I mean, she has to get all the questions in now. Do agents keep up with contracts needing checking for renewals? Is that something managers keep up with, or does that fall on talent, since we aren't supposed to contact agents' clients?
It's a great question.
She's getting these
it
from ChatGPT, by the way, just so you know. She's asking.
Yeah, that's good. It depends on the client and on the agent, and also how your contract was written. Some agencies work differently from other agencies. Some clients have different needs. Some clients might have it written in that this is a 1-year contract, and at the 11th month mark, we can reevaluate or something. So
Right.
for every rule, there's an exception. As a manager, you never want to be caught. Oh God, you're going to have so much fun with this. As a manager, you're never going to want to be caught with your pants down and have your and so
shit
you
was coming. I knew
always
that was
want to
about to happen.
know. You always want to know when the renewal date is. You
Yeah.
also want to make sure that you don't want to be in danger of having an agent drop your client because they're not booking. So you might want to nip that in the bud and say, hey, I know it's been 4 months since so-and-so is booked and their renewal date is coming up. What can we be doing on our end to get some bookings in? And sometimes the agent is very receptive and explains to you what the barriers are, and sometimes they're not. But you have to ask, and that's why it's also really important that you're educated and that you ask these questions before you sign, before you agree.
All right. Now, listen, we have a little speed round questions that we do here now, and just so you know, it's
Okay.
Time?
yeah,
Oh,
it's flying by. It's
okay.
it's not a
crazy.
yes and no answer like you've been giving us on some of these questions.
Okay.
I mean,
You've been really listen. I was hoping to get a little more out of you tonight, Jonathan, but you know you've been a little short.
He's been so quiet. I mean,
he really has. All right, so these are questions that 1, 2, 3 word answers. Some may
Okay.
go into kind of explanations, but we're going to go around the horn here. Jim, Rebecca, Mike, Terry. Jim, Rebecca, Mike, Terry.
Okay.
Is your bed made right now?
Oh,
Yes, but I didn't make it.
okay.
All right,
Karaoke or
then.
silent disco?
Wait, was that a question?
Yes,
What was the
karaoke
question?
or
I'm sorry.
silent disco?
Silent disco.
Okay.
If you're forced to sing karaoke, what is your go-to song?
Let me think about that, because what you guys don't know is that I do not sing anymore, but that in the 90s,
Oh,
I did a one-man show for 3 years, and I had a band.
Nice.
What would
love
my
this.
go-to song? It would probably be "Go Your Own Way" by Fleetwood
wow.
Mac,
Hey, Fleetwood. There you go. All right.
Hey.
or Springsteen's "I'm Going Down."
oh, okay. All
Gonna
right.
leave that one there.
Uh,
Terry.
what is your what is your favorite bagel topping?
I am really old school. I don't like cream cheese. I'll take whitefish salad or lox and a dry bagel,
We're
toasted.
done.
Okay.
We're done.
Right?
I'm
Not
a
even
little-
butter.
No cream
I'm a little
cheese.
scandalized.
No cream cheese.
My
Well, that's all
feelings
the time we
are-
have for Jonathan Reiner. Thanks, Jonathan.
Exactly.
No cream cheese.
Get him off. Get him off.
That's
That's
it.
it.
TMI. No
I'm
dicks, no
scandalized.
We don't
divas.
even have
That's
a
it.
shit.
No more.
There's no spirit.
No dicks, no divas, no cream cheese. Here's a T-shirt there, guys. No dicks, no divas, no cream cheese.
Oh my god.
Besides driving through a puddle and crashing over the curb and going to a dealership to have your axle checked for cracks, what is your favorite rainy day activity?
Oh, wow.
You're gonna think that I'm like really nuts, but
Uh-oh.
I have a dog. So when you walk the dog in the rain, the floor gets people. When you walk the dog in the rain, the floor gets dirty. So my favorite rainy day activity is actually mopping the floor after
Oh,
walking.
my gosh.
Wow.
Okay.
All right.
Because I hate a dirty floor.
I hear you. I hear you.
Put that on a t-shirt.
Are you a left leg first or right leg first when putting on pants, underwear, whatever?
Probably right leg because I'm
Right-legged. Okay.
Right leg. Okay.
What
What
if
is
you're
your
ambidextrous?
favorite? Wow.
Rebecca,
Wait,
Jim,
what?
Rebecca, Mike, Terry. Jim, Rebecca, Mike, Terry. It's been clockwise since day one. Mike.
What? What's your favorite quality of Paulette?
That's a great question. I would probably say, can I give two?
Sure.
Her enthusiasm, her enthusiasm for the work that we do, and her understanding of the big picture of the work.
Okay. That's amazing.
Oh my god. Okay, what is the number one most important thing that a talent can have?
I think talent. I probably talent. There you go.
Well, there you have
It
it.
doesn't matter.
Shit.
Doesn't matter how great your setup is or how lovely of a person you are. If your voice is dead and feels like you're reading, you're not going to get far.
Damn it.
I'm gonna get toxic as hell.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Favorite childhood TV show?
Oh.
Favorite what TV show?
Childhood.
The Brady Bunch or the $6 Million Man.
Oh, Lee Majors.
Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
Steve Austin, a man barely alive.
barely alive.
We have the technology to rebuild him.
Gentlemen, we can rebuild him.
Yes.
We have the technology.
Rebecca.
More of a, let's see, are you more of a fancy restaurant, like, or indoorsy, I should say, date, or outdoors, like in the wild kind of date?
When I was younger, I did a lot of camping of all kinds, so I'm perfectly fine in the outdoors, but I'd much rather be on a couch.
There you go. Me too.
Watching TV and eating, not
That's the one
anything
together.
else.
See, he's hungry.
There we go.
obviously.
At the
Yeah,
same
got
time.
Great.
You're all right.
All right. All right. Here's left field. King Kong
Okay.
or Godzilla?
Godzilla.
These are
Godzilla.
the questions that matter.
Yeah, really. Terry.
Obviously,
I
Godzilla.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
What's your favorite new TV show?
Okay.
I think it's a three-way tie between The Pit, White Lotus, and The Gilded Age
Oh,
in terms
okay.
of new TV shows.
I love
Fair
that
enough.
show.
If you were given an all expense paid trip to Cleveland, would you take it?
Of course I would.
Fair enough.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
All right, change
treasure
that.
map?
Cincinnati. We'll change that to Cincinnati.
Is it still? Of course the WKRP in Cincinnati. I mean,
Fair
why
enough.
not?
Fair enough. Where turkeys don't fly.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 8. I was going to jump into my next one. We're done.
Get
Yeah,
it.
you got
Get
it.
it.
We
One
got
more
a
time.
bonus round?
You can finish it. You can finish us off tonight, Rebecca.
You finish us off tonight.
Yeah.
You mean
Rebecca,
that's
you're allowed to
different
finish
from
this
other
off whenever
That's
you
right.
want.
Yeah. You can finish last tonight, Rebecca. Go ahead.
So, cowboys or astronauts? Please don't mind them. Please don't mind
You know, that's a
He's like, let me
really
buck this Bronco.
that's an interesting question. It used to be astronaut, but as I've gotten older, I've gotten an appreciation for the westerns from the 50s and 60s,
There
like
you go.
Wagon
Nostalgia.
Train and the High Chaparral and that sort of
Yeah.
thing. So, good to
So now
westerns.
we're Team
love old
Cowboys now.
Western.
Okay.
There we
Yeah.
go, Team Cowboy.
Team
Cowboys
Cowboy.
or Bears? No, I'm just kidding. We're not going to get going there. Guys, Jonathan Reiner, the PaRé Way. Thanks for joining us, Jonathan. Stay dry.
Thank you for having
Stay off
me.
the curbs.
Thanks.
Guns N'
Stay
Roses.
true.
Go get something to eat.
Yeah, yeah.
Feed
Go,
this
go,
man.
Axel.
yeah.
Favorite,
thanks-
favorite Axel. Your car's unbroken Axel or Axel Rose.
Or Axl Rose. Yeah, favorite Axl.
I feel like there's an Axel on the show The Middle. That
There
was
is
canceled.
Axl. Yes.
There is.
Yes.
I'm gonna
Yes.
say-
Wildcard
I'm
option.
gonna
Wildcard
go with
option.
that.
Axel Foley.
Oh, Axl Foley.
Foley.
Oh, I'd
gotta
go with
go
Foley.
with
without,
Foley, right?
without a doubt. Without a doubt.
All right.
Jonathan, thanks for joining us, and thanks for throwing one of your clients my way for a website design. A lot of fun with
Nice.
Jennifer. That was
What I said about family and competition, and that we're all on
Yes,
this
sir.
together. So my pleasure.
Did you check out the website?
Oh, yeah.
I did. It's a
Came out
quantum
pretty
leap
nice.
ahead.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. She had some good bones to start with, so it was pretty fun. All right, Jonathan Reiner,
good.
the PaRé Way. Go get some food, Jonathan. We'll talk later.
Thank you. Take it
All
easy.
right, my
Thank you for
friend.
It's been
having me.
great.
Thanks,
Take
brother.
care.
Okay, bye.
Oh, it's great having Jonathan on the show, huh?
Troublemakers.
Yeah.
He's really. We had a lot in common. I found. See, this speed round was very enlightening.
Enlightening.
You said it right the first time.
Intelligent. Yeah. I think we're going to just change the slogan of TMI to no dicks, no diva.
Mike,
no cream
we're
cheese.
gonna need a new song.
We're gonna need a
I like
song.
cream cheese. I'm a cream. Listen.
We're gonna need 4 new hosts, as a matter of fact, too, because I see a couple of dicks and a diva. So either way,
Yeah.
it's just gonna be bagels and locks for an hour.
Terry,
here.
I know we didn't want to say it, but Terry, you've been quite the diva lately.
I have.
He really has.
Sorry.
We'll see you in 2 weeks, guys. Thanks for hanging out.